Hello everybody, this is Joshua Phillips for a Living Reason. A short story time one today, the Dunning-Kruger effect and golf. So I finally went golfing for the first time this year, and I am quite self-aware about how bad I am. What's funny in the point of the video is there's the Dunning-Kruger effect, which in short is the idea that people who are very incompetent at something frequently do not realize that they're incompetent because their incompetence shrouds their sense of how difficult being good at the thing is. And I had a really funny story of seeing this in golf one time, which is, I'm very aware that I'm not a good golfer. My goal when I am playing golf is to hit the ball mostly correctly in the direction I'm aiming, roughly as hard as I was trying to hit it. And if that is happening all day, it is an amazing round of golf for me. Right? If I never make a great shot, just every one of my shots is like, hey, the ball didn't end up 300 feet off of where I was aiming in a creek eaten by an alligator, I'm really impressed with the day I had. But one time, I got stuck behind somebody who I think was the epitome of sort of the Dunning-Kruger problem, which was they were taking like 2 minutes per shot. And they were, they'd look down range, even though they were 250 yards away from the green, which means they're not getting to the green on this shot. They were paying attention to the slope of the green and where the flag was on the green. They were trying to measure the 1.5 mile an hour of wind. They would pull some grass up and drop it to try and get a sense of wind direction on a day where, the atmosphere was frozen in place. I think they even smelled the grass a couple times, which I don't even think that matters. I don't know what you'd even be checking with that one. They'd lay down on the ground and look at their ball lined up with the pin. And in theory, maybe, if you're literally Tiger Woods level player, all of that stuff actually improves the expected value of your shot. But the guy I was stuck behind one day, I would say roughly 80% of the shots he was hitting, he was basically missing the ball. So the ball would go like 30 or 40 feet forward, or it would go straight up, basically straight up in the air. It was never the case, or I'm sorry, it was, 20% of the time, at best, the fact that he was paying attention to the wind, or, whether Neptune was in retrograde, or what the fertilizer smelled like, or whether he was getting a good cell phone signal before taking a shot, that can only matter if you hit the ball decently. And if you're not aware that you're not consistently hitting the ball anything like decently, it's hilarious to be spending that much time analyzing your shot. So that's just my short story for the day, that there is one Dunning-Kruger effect I know, which is when you're playing golf, you have to be aware when you're not good enough to care about things like how dense is the air at this elevation above sea level. You have to be hitting the ball good for that to matter. So thank you very much for watching, everybody, and have a nice day.